Okay, we're live. Hello. I don't know if anybody's here. I don't think so.
Hello. We'll just talk like they
Hello.
are.
Yeah,
No.
there are some people here actually. If you're here, feel free to say hi. Okay, so I feel like I haven't talked to both of y'all in a long time. Anything exciting?
Well, I'm going to Germany tomorrow, so that's fun. I'm going to Dusseldorf until Friday, so expect a travel vlog to be coming soon.
Those are
What about anyone else?
Nothing new. Well, nothing like traveling to Germany, but we re-signed our lease, so that means we're staying here for another year, which means
That's
won't have
good.
to move for a third year in a row.
Oh yeah.
That's good. Less stress.
Yeah, you always had like moving trouble.
Yeah, every time we've done this readathon, I'm always moving.
Oh yeah, and Connor, you have your new place too, and your book room.
I know. I actually have shelves now.
It looks good. It looks like a bookstore in there with like because everything's the same.
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
like my pride and
organized
joy.
and pretty.
Yeah, it's good.
Every time Andrew buys a book that doesn't match, I make him like shove it in a corner that I can't see it.
Hide it away.
Yeah, literally,
Tuck it
like
back.
there's the desk that I'm sitting at right now has little shelves underneath it, and it has like ugly books are hidden under there.
His poor books. Hi,
They
Charlotte.
deserve it. Hello.
No.
Nothing exciting is happening for me. My copy of Swordcatcher still hasn't came in the mail yet. So,
Yeah, isn't it coming Monday?
yeah, it says tomorrow, but it's been in Austin for like a week. So I'm like, how is it not here yet? I feel like that's pretty close. I could have
Yeah.
drove up there and got it.
How many pages have you read, Therese? Of it?
I have read 274.
That's a
About
lot.
halfway. There's like a
You know
total
what's
of,
so
I want
sad?
to say.
I think I said this in the chat, but Cassie is coming to Scotland like next week, I think it is, or like next week. But I'm working that day.
Oh.
I know, and I never knew, or I would have requested it off, but
I wonder if it's sold out yet.
see, it wasn't when I checked. But that was a good week and a half ago now, I think. But yeah, it would have been nice to go see her again, but
You've met her once or twice?
just once.
Once.
Yeah.
I've never met her.
She doesn't go to like your area though.
No, if she did, I have to go like all the way to San Diego or something, which is like an 8-hour drive.
Yeah. She didn't come to Austin or Houston. She went to Dallas, and that's like 5 hours for me. So I'm not gonna get to go either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite far.
Yeah, there's 604 pages, and I don't.
I'm gonna wait till the library gets it, I think, because I'm trying not to buy books.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I feel like I haven't really bought a lot of books this year, which is good.
Yeah, I've really not for a while.
I've realized
I've been using the library a lot since I moved here. The library is literally like 2 minutes away from my flat. So I've been using it quite a lot, which is good.
That is good. I feel like my library doesn't have like the best selections. Like they don't get
same.
Like it takes time for them to get like good new books.
Mm-hmm. Or if they do, it's like another like it's a whole 21-week hold or whatever. You don't have enough copies.
Yeah, but I also have like a lot of books at home that I need to read anyway, too.
But I need you to decide: are you gonna sit on the windowsill or are you gonna? Because it's messing up my lighting, bro.
So, what is everyone's current read then? Teresa loves Swordcatcher.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm reading Swordcatcher and Dorian Gray, and then I just started Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark because my library just gave me that hold.
Oh. I'm reading Rebecca. I just started.
I love that book.
I read like the first chapter, or maybe just the first couple pages, and I was like, this is like kind of different. Oh, it's okay.
Keep going.
The live show. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to read this. Like, I don't know, because the writing style, it's different. So then I was like, let me look on Goodreads. So then I was like, I know a couple of my friends have read it, like Connor and TB read it too. So I was like looking at y'all's reviews, and y'all both, I think, gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, it's one of my like favorite books, like since I read it.
So seeing y'all's reviews made me keep reading it, and now I'm 60 pages in. So it's pretty
annoying.
Yeah, it's worth sticking with it.
Yeah, I like it now. I'm like more into it.
She is like one of my favorite authors now, Daphne du Maurier. Like I have loved every single one of her books. I think like a few have been like 3 stars, but still like I've still liked them. Like everything she's wrote, I've enjoyed.
Now I'm liking her writing style and stuff. It's it's good.
Wally.
I'm like, okay.
So my current read is Tropic of Cancer by Henry Miller. I don't know what it's about. I'm on page 102 and I don't know what it's about.
Well, we know what that rating is going to be.
Yeah. Oh.
Was it good though?
I don't know.
Okay.
The first 50 pages I was like not enjoying it at all, but now I've got used to it a little bit, so I'm starting to come around. But I think it's going to be like a 3-star probably, I'm less than halfway through, so it could improve.
Yeah.
But I just like we're not vibing. The vibes aren't there.
There's time. What prompt is that for?
Banned book. Because it's like
okay.
It's oh my god. What's the word? It's right here. Oh yeah, it was the subject of several obscenity trials, and I actually get that. Like as I'm reading it, I'm like, okay, I can understand that. It is like so like just the worst swear words you can come up with, like 100 times a page. Which I mean doesn't actually bother me, but I'm like, I can understand why people have an issue with this.
Yeah. Therese, what's yours? What prompt is yours? Are you doing Swordcatcher?
Swordcatcher is to read a book at night, which is why it's been so slow reading it for me because I pass out at like 9 p.m. now. And then Dorian Gray is read a book involving a demon, and then the other one is read a scary short story.
I picked Rebecca for the gothic novel, the horror novel, because I had bought it already and I didn't have like any other ones. And then when I realized that, I don't know where I saw that it would count as that, but I did. So I was like, ooh, perfect.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got gothic vibes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Wait, Therese, you've read this too?
No, but I did a video I'm coming out with is like gothic novels I want to read, and that was one of the books I put on there.
Gotcha. I was like, I'm the last one to read this.
No, I will be the last one to read it.
Yeah. Looks like Charlotte is gonna get Swordcatcher this week.
I know Lisa just got it.
Yeah, and she got the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and you did too, and so did I. That's the one got too. So none of us got the regular one.
I was going to show you. This is how much I love Daphne du Maurier. Like, this is all the books of hers I own so far.
Oh my god. But they all match.
Is that all the...
Yeah, I know. That's why I started getting them.
They look good.
Is that all the books that they've released? Or is that
no, she has loads and loads, but this is all the ones I've read. But I have read all these, and they were all good, so...
Honestly, I could see myself picking up another one of her books because I also saw like that this. I feel like I haven't really got into like the crazy parts of the book yet, so I feel like it'll get better. But your copy is so much better than mine. This one is like just the most random little back.
That's my Rebecca.
Oh yeah, I love that cover. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want any recommendations for her other books, you know where to go.
Sure.
I can tell you.
Yeah, and I don't know what's different from the normal edition, but I think the exclusive has a poster.
Is that the only character poster in there?
It's reversible.
She gives me Clary vibes.
A little bit.
The red hair, I think that's it.
And I think the green eyes too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna read Swordcatcher, but I don't remember what prompt I'm gonna read it for. Probably. I wrote it down. Let's see. Actually, no, I didn't. It's not on my list. I just want to read it this month, I guess. Okay. I guess it could count for a book at night too, but I was going to read The Book Thief for that. So.
I also have this short story collection on the go. I read the first one and I have not touched it in basically 2 weeks since then. But I think while I'm away, I'm going to try and read the other short stories.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did like the first one that I read, but the writing was very dense. Like, I thought it was going to be like a little chill, easy, short story. And then, no, it was like a workout, a brain workout.
I feel like that like defeats the purpose of a short story. Like you
Yeah,
want
I
it.
know. Like, it was only 42 pages, but I swear it took me like 2 days to get through 42 pages.
Dang.
That's a pretty long short story. Shoot.
I don't have a scary short story yet. I'm gonna have to like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Find one, I guess, online.
Yeah, just like fan fiction.
I'm
I
just gonna
can't.
like, find anything. I don't even know. And Charlotte's reading House of Sky and Breath, which is a good book. But
I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Connor, have you ever read any Sarah J. Maas?
No, I was about to ask, is it Sarah J. Maas? No, I haven't.
Do you ever want to, or not really?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but it's just never been a priority.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I'll probably try it one day.
I feel like you haven't been reading a lot of fantasies.
Yeah, no, I kind of fell off fantasy. I don't know the last time I read fantasy, really, to be honest.
Maybe you'll get back into your fantasy era.
I know. You know what it is? Is I kind of stopped reading YA like at all, and then adult fantasy. Oh, I read a Brandon Sanderson book recently, actually. I did enjoy that. But adult fantasy a lot of the time is just like it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be getting you back into fantasy when you Swordcatcher.
But I'm going to read the Shadowhunter Academy. What's it called? Tales of Shadowhunter Academy. I'm taking that to Germany with me, so I'll read that. That'll be fun.
How long are you going to be in Germany for?
Just till Friday. But technically, I leave. My flight on Friday morning is at 6 a.m., so it doesn't really even count. So I have to get to the airport for like 4 a.m., which is going to be fun. But yeah, that'll be good. Because I'm just myself, I'll be able to like read at nighttime and stuff. So
yeah, I haven't been traveling really anywhere since the beginning of the year, but
same.
It's also harder to travel in the U.S. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to other places in the US, but
yeah,
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
See, I said I wasn't going to travel this year after obviously last year, and then I got to like February and I was like, oh, I'll book a little trip. Now I've been to like, this is my second time going to Germany this year, so I just love Germany.
I would like to
It's
go
just
there.
a nice place. Yeah, it's just a nice place.
Yeah. Have y'all done any of the on the bingo card thing? Have y'all done any of that?
I let Andrew pick my next read. So I think that's one of them. But other than that, no.
I haven't. I don't think I have. Like, I don't even know.
I don't even know what they are.
I could
I
see.
was gonna say, I was like,
She was like, yeah,
I'm gonna go find it.
I was saying, I'm looking at
Okay.
bingo.
Okay,
Favorite
TBR
fall
poster
drink?
story. We've done that. We've done TBRs.
I've done the TBR one. I don't think I can write a spooky poem. Watch one of the prompt episodes, carve a pumpkin, light a candle, donate or regift an old book, and take a nature photo outdoors. I've only done one of those things.
So, not on purpose, but I do like candles often.
I do.
I have regifted. Yeah, I have candles all the time. I have regifted a book, not even on purpose because of the bingo board, but I did do that. And what was it? Oh, I took a picture of like a tree yesterday, so that counts.
So you're doing them. I had a full drink, and you had the choose your next read, so you've done a lot of them.
Yeah.
I do want to watch one of the episodes though.
I mean, I watched all of them to help make the prompts. If that.
You watched the whole episodes?
Oh
my gosh!
I guess I sat there for like a good 3 hours and was like, "Let's do it."
I think you completed that. You definitely get that checked off.
Yeah.
I think I just want to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog again because that show is just weird. It's like really weird.
It
I
was
have
definitely a
a
fever
specific
dream kind of a
memory.
show.
Like I had this one episode on like a DVD like compilation of like Cartoon Network shows. I cannot for the life of me remember what episode it is, but like the second I see it, I'll know. And I was trying to find it on like Google, but I don't even know what to search for. I was just typing in like Courage the Cowardly Dog, like old woman, but it's not the old woman he lives with. It's some other old woman.
I don't remember.
I'll find it as soon as I see it. I'll know it.
They all blurred together. Like I didn't ever know any show titles. Like
Yeah, I
all
don't
the
know
ones
episode
that we
names.
found, I never knew like the episode titles.
Oh yeah,
I
I
only
think that
remember
was
like
just
the
through Wikipedia.
monsters.
Yeah, I could like, yeah, same.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. But I do remember like the Powerpuff Girls one. Like that like reopened a memory in my brain when y'all found these.
See, I loved Powerpuff Girls, but I don't actually remember that episode.
Same. I was
Really?
like, what episode is the Speed Demon? I remember the one that like the segment that came after the Mojo Jojo one, but not the Speed Demon one.
I remembered that one and it was weird. A lot of people say that one is weird though.
So the reason I used that one is because I was just like searching like the title of a show and then like scariest episode and come and see what came up. So I was like, Powerpuff Girls scariest episode, and I found that. I was like, that'll do.
You're like perfect. Yeah.
And Teen Titans, I did watch Teen Titans, but I have zero memory of any of it.
I have so many episodes committed to memory.
I would watch it, but like it wasn't my favorite thing. But if it was on and nothing else I wanted to watch more, I was like, okay, yeah. And then I would get into the episodes.
That's fair.
But
yeah, I liked it, but
Oh, go ahead.
I liked it, but I don't really remember it.
I ended up actually, because when I told you the prompt, I was trying to figure out what episode it was. This one worked out, but the one that I was thinking of when I initially suggested Teen Titans was the one where they went to a DVD store and like the like Raven got so scared that she manifested everyone dying.
Oh my god.
But then I was like, I already chose this one. Let's just stick with it.
That sounds good.
My favorite one is the SpongeBob one.
That is a classic.
Yeah, that's like engraved in my brain for sure.
See, I think my favorite is the Lizzie McGuire. I loved that one.
That one was such a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did y'all like watch SpongeBob a lot when y'all were little?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all have friends whose parents didn't let them watch SpongeBob, so they've never watched SpongeBob?
I was the parent I was the kid whose parents didn't let us watch
You were the
SpongeBob for a
parent.
while. I was the parent at like 12 years old.
Why were you not allowed to watch it? Just because it's annoying, or?
I think my mom found it annoying, but we like started watching it. Like it just kind of snuck up on us when we were younger, and then my mom just couldn't control us from watching it anymore. So she was like, "Screw it."
Yeah.
See, I feel like my parents let us watch whatever because we only had the TV like for ourselves until like it was basically 5 o'clock. Like when my dad came home from work at 5, I was like, okay, kids, go to your own room. Which is very fair. Like now, like in my job, like now in my job, like basically the person I support watches like the most annoying stuff sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, like how do parents put up with this?
I feel like I've had like a lot of friends that they're like, no, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, and so I'll say like a SpongeBob reference, and I'm like, you don't get it. I just feel like you missed out on something in your childhood, like.
Yeah, that's so sad.
And then I have like a friend who I'll bring up SpongeBob, and she's like, I didn't watch that, and that was dumb. My parents didn't allow me to watch it. And I was like, no, it wasn't. It was funny.
Did you like Fairly Odd Parents?
Mm-hmm. I love Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay, so I did when I was younger, and it's on Paramount Plus, and I tried to rewatch an episode, and it was the most annoying thing ever. It lasted 5 minutes, and I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
There are some shows I can't. Like, I'm like, it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, just their voices were like going right in my head, and then I couldn't do it. But, like, I loved that when I was younger. It's like one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I think that would be one for me that I might not just be able to sit through. but
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't tried to watch it.
I haven't tried to watch it either. I also thought that was gonna be SpongeBob because I haven't seen it in such a long time. But then I rewatched the Graveyard Shift episode, and I was like, okay, I think I'm okay. I think we haven't lost SpongeBob yet.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of
So
SpongeBob episodes here and there. I still like it.
yeah, I used to not watch Cartoon Network though because I was scared. Like I would only watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. I just felt like there was like more. I don't know.
But Courage was the scariest, like,
I know.
like the scariest TV show on Cartoon Network.
But I think I would only like on the weekends I would go to my grandparents' house and my cousin lived there too. So he would always watch Cartoon Network. Like he was a Cartoon Network kid. So I would only watch it over there and it would always be like more weird shows than I was used to. And
I
so
feel like it was because it was like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was kind of scary as well.
yeah,
And then
Fair.
that one
do you know
was
the ones? Yeah, do you know the one that's like Cow and Chicken?
I think I remember that.
Yeah,
think.
it's the most like just weird. Like everything on Cartoon Network was just weird.
Yes,
like-
it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
weird.
Cartoon Network was a very experimental network.
yeah,
Like especially when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like, what is this? So yeah, I didn't really watch that much because I was scared.
There's some shows that like everyone loves, like Drake and Josh. Everyone loves Drake and Josh, and I have never seen a full episode in my life because the second it came on, I would just switch the channel because I was like, I don't like that.
Why
I
did
just,
you think
I,
it's annoying?
I don't know. I just didn't like I don't know. I just see it and I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. There wasn't even like a proper reason. It just looked bad to me.
I thought it
Um,
was funny. I did like Drake and Josh. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I mean, I liked every other show that was like that, so I don't know why I just had a thing against like Drake and Josh.
You
I
just decided to
Yeah.
no.
You had hit your limit with the other shows.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about that one, but I just never. And then same for so I loved iCarly, but then I never watched Victorious because I just thought Victorious was stupid, even though it's like basically
Mhm.
it's the same humor, it's the same stuff, but I loved iCarly and Victorious was like, nope, not for me.
I feel like a lot of people are like that with Victorious. Like I don't. Oh, some people like genuinely love it, but I didn't know that people actually like it was their favorite show. Like I liked it, but it would
Yeah.
never be my favorite.
Same. I
Yeah.
would never call it my favorite show.
And now people are like, they need to play Victorious at the clubs, and they have good songs. Like, you really want that? Like you really remember those songs? Like okay.
See, I was always more Disney Channel and then like
Mhm.
Nick underneath. Like I would only go to Nick if there was something on Disney Channel I didn't want to watch, I think.
Same. I think mine was like Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and then Nickelodeon was at the very bottom.
Disney Channel was definitely number one, and then Nickelodeon, and then Cartoon Network. It was when I was like desperate or with my cousin. I didn't have any say on what we were watching.
See, in the UK as well, we have like CBBC, which is like children's BBC, and the shows on it were just the most low budget, just like amateur stuff ever. But again, like people here, like say, "Oh, do you remember this? Do you remember that?" Like, Charlotte, if you're still there, Charlotte loves Horrible Histories. I thought that was the worst show ever, and but like most people in the UK, like my age, are like have such nostalgia for it, and I just could not watch it. It was awful. It was like,
I don't know why, but I feel like I've heard of that.
yeah, it's like a big like cultural thing,
Mhm.
but not for me.
I'm trying to think if there's any shows here that like UK wouldn't know. But I guess Magic School Bus, right? You said you didn't. Did somebody say
Yeah, like I'd heard of it, but I'd never like it wasn't shown over here. I don't think.
they would like put it on in school for us? Yeah,
I
Charlotte.
never
Yeah.
watched like the TV show, but I read all the books. I love the books.
Oh, really? We just
Mhm.
watched it at school. Like I feel like every class, like because the different episodes, they would just put it on for us. We're like, okay, this is educational, but it kind of was. It was more educational show
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that vibe.
sometimes. Yeah,
It has the word school in the title, so it's educational.
that's true. Like they're at school, so they're learning something.
Yeah. No, I feel like most of your shows get like brought over here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, especially because like Nickelodeon and like Disney Channel were the top two, and so it's all just American stuff, obviously.
Yeah. Now I feel like the shows are not the same.
No, they're not.
Rest in peace. Oh, I can't get into that either. That Paddington nonsense. It's just too. You know what? He's a cute little bear. I'll give him that. He's cute, but no, not for me.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Paddington Bear. Well, I know what it is, but I didn't really watch it.
You know what it is? I think it's very like English, and just sometimes sometimes it's just not up for that. Charlotte's gonna kill me.
Dragging everything she loves.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't start dragging Ben Barnes or she'll really go off.
See, I don't even know who that is, so it's fine. I only know of him through you guys.
Okay. That's fair. Wait, you didn't watch the Shadow and Bone show?
No.
Okay.
I hadn't read the book,
I
so I
would say
didn't really.
Yeah, you're not missing, anything too special.
There was a phase where I really wanted to read that series, and then I felt like everyone like turned against it for a while. With like some of the sequels, was it? Or something? Yeah. So I just like lost interest.
Oh, she's not mad.
That's fine then. We'll live another day.
Did y'all want to do a sprint?
Yeah. How long should we do? Like, what time is
Let
it?
me just load my book.
It's 1:30, so we could do like 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking like 15 or 20. Let's just do 20 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, so 5:50. I'm just gonna put the time on here. Did y'all hear that too?
Yeah, I heard it. It's from Therese.
Okay, I don't know what that was. Therese, your mic kind of sounded loud, staticky. I don't know why. Just started happening out of nowhere. But okay, I'm gonna read now.
Hello.
Oh. Up we go.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
how was your week?
Good. I read 50.
Connor, are you okay?
Yes. So I read 15 pages, which is not bad.
That's a lot.
What did you read?
I think I don't know. I actually finished the short stories to tell in the dark. I forgot how short the first one is because most of them are like poems. So I started reading
Therese, I was wondering what you're reading because you showed us Swordcatcher and Dorian Gray, and then you're like, I gotta load my book. And I was like, wait.
I know.
I was really confused.
No, you're good. I was reading short stories to tell in the dark because I was like, I just got it off the library loan. So I was like, I'll just read it during the live because it's a quick read. I'll get the short story out of the way.
Yeah.
But then it was too quick, and I was like, I have 5 minutes left, so I moved to Dorian Gray.
I think I read like 15 pages too, but that was like a long chapter. So I still haven't even got done with chapter 4. So that was kind of long. Wait, no, 7, I think. I don't know. But
yeah, mine like doesn't really have chapters, and the stuff they were talking about when I started it, 15 pages later, they're still talking about it.
Same thing.
And stuff being inappropriate things with women.
You're like on a journey with that book.
Yeah, it's interesting.
15 pages of House of Sad Breath. Okay,
See,
so
15 is like the magic number.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it.
We're all at the same reading speed, I guess. I was gonna ask y'all, have y'all finished any other books for the month?
So I read Where the Crawdads Sing, which was so good. New favorite.
I kind of I don't know.
I would definitely like recommend it. I loved it. I read a couple others. Oh, the series Unfortunate Events, the first book of that. Which was fun. Therese, have you seen the film for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
I have. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like the effects a lot more than I think the writing.
Yeah, I seen it when it came out, so I don't remember it that well, but I just remember like the visuals. I was like, it was quite scary actually.
I never watched it. I remember like everybody in middle school would always check out that book. Like you could never get it because somebody was always checking it out to read it. I did read it.
I would have been that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it until the film came out, but the film was good.
It was like a thing, I feel like, at my school. Like everybody was like, this is so scary. Which it kind of is. It was creepy.
I definitely think I preferred the second book over the first one because the second one I think has some of my favorite stories, like that one guy who went to a party and danced with a girl, and then only to find the girl had been like in a car accident during the dance, and he was dancing with her ghost the entire time.
See, the scariest one for me in the film was the spider like thing. Just anything with spiders is too much.
I read that story when I was a kid, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope I never get pimples." And I was like super pimply once like the hormones kicked in, and every time like one would pop, I'd have a fear that it'd be like a spider. But
yeah,
that's where it traumatized me.
It's very visceral, like.
How many of those books are there? 3?
3, yeah.
That's what I thought. I think I've read all of them, but I don't really remember a lot of the stories. I wish I still had a copy of that so that I could just read that for the short story prompt. I bet I could find them online though.
You could probably find at least one.
Yeah. So I might have to do that. I feel like I've been reading a lot like this month. Like I finished a couple books. I read Beloved by Toni Morrison.
I feel like you always read a lot, Andrew.
Well, I haven't been reading a lot. Like I finished that and then it was good. I did like that book. And then I read
heavy.
Yeah. I read it in like 2 days because I think I read it last weekend, so I could just sit there and read it, which was good. But yeah. I didn't know that it was gonna have like kind of like a almost paranormal aspect of it. That was kind of cool. And then I reread The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes on audio to get ready for the movie next month.
Yeah, that movie's coming out.
I'm excited for that.
Me too. So many people don't like that book, but I'm like, it's pretty good. Like, I think it's good. I don't know.
I've never read it since I read it in like one
It
sitting.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it came out and I sat for like 10 hours straight or whatever it was.
Yeah, I remember that day when you were like, I'm done, and we are like, how?
Same for Midnight Sun. Like, and I swear to God, see by the end of Midnight Sun, I wasn't even reading it. My eyes were just like, they were broken.
I was thinking about Midnight Sun the other day. I was like, maybe I should reread it because I haven't read it in so long.
Yeah. See, I liked both of them, but I think the issue with doing that and like reading it in one sitting is like, you do just stop taking stuff in after a while. Because your brain is literally like overloaded. So it's probably not the most reliable time to do a review, but oh well, it worked for you.
Anyway.
So.
I feel like I used to do that a lot. And Connor, you too. Like we used to like read it as soon as they came.
I remember you guys having read like Renegades Supernova when that first came out, and then you guys like the first ones to have reviews out.
Yeah, I was trying to read it so fast.
Like 12 hours.
Angie uploaded a review like an hour before I did, and I was like, I was actually so mad. That's fine.
That's so funny. Over Supernova. Like that book wasn't bad though. That was good. But I really don't do that anymore. Like, and I'm surprised because for Swordcatcher, like I feel like that's one that years ago, like I would have bought it, I would have finished it, and I would have had a review, but I guess that time passed. I don't do that anymore.
That adult life messes with your reading schedule real bad.
It actually sucks.
Real bad.
I wish I was still that kind of reader because that was fun. And now it's just
shame.
It's like now it's gonna happen.
Even getting like 50 pages a day. If I get 50 pages, I'm like happy with that.
Yeah, now I get home and I'm just too tired to read.
Yeah. See, I used to as well. I never really watched stuff before.
Being an adult.
See, up until like last year, I never really watched. I don't really watch shows still, really, but I really watch films a lot now, and I really enjoy that. Whereas I never used to. Like it used to be like either YouTube or reading, whereas now I really like watching films, so I do that a lot more.
So, have y'all ever watched Normal People, the show on?
Not yet, no.
No.
People are obsessed with it though. I haven't read it either.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of people's like favorite book though.
Yeah, but like I hated the book. So I always I don't know, but none of my friends have really read it. But I watched the show and I did like the show. So I don't know how that works.
What was that author's other book?
Sally Rooney.
Yeah.
I forgot the other. She has two more like really, really famous ones.
Yeah, because I'm gonna Google it. Because everyone was reading like the two of them at the same time.
There's another show.
Conversations with Friends.
Yeah.
There we go.
Have you watched that one?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really watch shows, to be honest.
Yeah, shows have to like really catch my eye like right from the get-go, from the trailer, or else I wouldn't. I'll pick it up way down the road.
The only shows I really watch are the Marvel stuff. I still watch Marvel ones. The Kardashians and Chucky. If you have not seen Chucky, it is like so good. I don't even know if you like horror stuff really, but
yeah, I didn't know the show.
Season 3 is on right now.
There's 3 seasons.
There's 3 seasons?
Yeah, season 3 is like on right now. Like episode 2 was like Thursday there.
I did not know that.
Well, I love it.
So. Finally watched the Chucky remake that came out like several years ago. Whatever it was.
Yeah, the Child's Play. That was okay, but if you're like a Child's Play like Chucky fan, you just have to hate that automatically. It's the rules. So
it was a weird twist on it, and my sister like popped in toward the end watching it with me, and she's like, "What is this?"
Yeah. See, what everyone said is like, no one would actually have minded it if it was like just not called Chucky or something called Child's Play. Like, see if it was just like any other doll, then people would be like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." But Yeah, I didn't mind that. It was okay.
I remember watching the old ones, but I haven't watched that new one. And Charlotte, you should read it and then tell me what you think. And I think, is that the main character?
Yeah,
I
everyone's
think
obsessed with him as well.
he was a good actor. It's a pretty good show. It's pretty explicit though, like every episode. But I was gonna ask, have y'all seen the new Saw movie? Connor, have you seen it?
Yeah, I did.
Not yet. I heard it was
It was
good
good.
though.
Yeah, it's very emotional actually, because it's all about his cancer. And like obviously it's in the trailer, but like it's not a spoiler. Like the people that he puts in the traps, like trick him into thinking they're gonna cure his cancer. But they do like a big build up to it. Like there's a lot of character development. Like the first 30 minutes, like they really take their time, like so building it up and like him going to the surgery and all this stuff, so that like when it turns out that they faked it, you actually really feel it. Like it's actually really sad. But it was really good overall. I liked it.
Is it supposed to be like a prequel in like the Saw timeline? Or does it even connect? Because
it's set between Saw 1 and Saw 2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I went on like a deep dive on TikTok where I just kept seeing like Saw information about like all the films, like how they filmed, like the needle scene. Like I was just like in a Saw, I don't even know.
And I had never seen any of them until last month, and then Andrew likes them a lot, and he was like, "Oh, I want to go see Saw 10." And for some reason, even though I like horror, I was like always like, I don't know, I thought the gore would be too much for me, but it turns out it's not. I actually quite enjoy it. Because know what it is for me? I watch these things and I'm thinking more of like how they done it, like behind the scenes. Like that's what I'm thinking of more. So nothing scares me like that. But I ended up watching like all 9 of them so I could go see 10.
I'm
Even
glad
though I didn't actually have to, but you know.
Yeah. I'm glad you watched them before so that you knew.
Yeah. It was really good. I would recommend.
Was it like creepy?
Okay.
Was it like scary? Because I don't know why, but I watched them like at home. So I feel like in the theater, I don't want to be like scared. But if it's just like the traps and all that, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, if you've seen any of them, they're all kind of the same. It's the same kind of vibe. It's like the traps and stuff. It's not scary. It's more just like gross.
I'm trying to get Seth to go watch it, but he doesn't like really care for the gore. So I'm like, can I just drag you for like 2 hours so I don't have to go by myself? So I'm working.
I mean, as to your husband, he should have to do that. I think it's mandatory.
I should tell him either we can watch Saw or we can watch the Eras Tour movie. You pick.
He might pick Eras Tour.
He might.
I want to see the new Exorcist one. I heard that one was really good.
Okay, so I seen that yesterday. Everyone, I don't know where you heard it's good because everyone online is like saying it's the worst film ever. So I went in like with rock bottom expectations, but I actually really enjoyed it. I liked it.
Yeah. Well, like I guess like the one reviewer that I did see it, she said she like saw she was Black. She saw it from like a Black person's perspective, comparing like familial dynamics between the two, and that's where I was like, okay, maybe I will go see it.
Yeah, no, I really like the characters and stuff are really good, and I think if you've seen loads of exorcism films, I really haven't. I feel like they probably are quite similar all the time. It's the same tropes, but because I don't really watch that type of like subgenre of horror, I liked it a lot. I thought it was a fun.
Okay.
I think I would be scared. Like I like scary movies, but when I watch them in the theater, there's like an extra, I don't know, the atmosphere is almost too scary for me.
See, I think home is scarier sometimes because then you finish it and then you're looking around and you're like, what if there's someone? Like after I watched the first Saw film, I was so like the other ones I didn't think scary, but the very first one, I was so scared. I was like walking around the house with like my torch on, like.
I was just very paranoid of like treating everyone super nicely so that way they didn't like kidnap me. After I saw the first one, I was like, "Your hair is really nice today, stranger. I really like your Starbucks apron."
Yeah, for me it was like, see the like home invasion, like kidnapping bit. That's what scared me. Like, cause it was like people like jumping out of cupboards and stuff to kidnap people, and that gets me more than like gore. Like gore, I'm like, it's just technical. Whereas like someone hiding in a cupboard and jumping out and grabbing you, like that's scary.
Yeah, like something that could really happen.
Yeah.
Somebody actually.
Oh, yeah, like The Strangers.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of, yeah. I haven't actually seen that, but I've seen people say like that's like super scary because it's more realistic.
Yeah, it's quite realistic.
Mhm.
The second one's good as well. There's 2.
I really enjoyed the second one, actually.
Same.
I didn't think I was going to.
Did you see that they've filmed 3 more of them like back to back?
Did they?
Yeah, so it's not like out yet or anything, but it's the actress that plays Cheryl in Riverdale.
Yeah, I
She's
did,
the
'cause I
lead
was
in all
looking at how
3.
many. Oh, okay, yeah, because I saw like a trailer for it when I opened up YouTube to see how many people were viewing this live. But I was like, I didn't know that there were 3 of them back to back.
Yeah. Well, did a trailer just come out there?
I think so.
For the third one?
Or for the first of the trailer, the first of the
Oh
3
yeah, there's a
movies.
clip. There's a clip from like 2 days ago. I'm gonna watch that after this. But yeah, no, they filmed like 3 back to back, like which is quite. They don't normally do stuff like that, but
Mhm.
They did that with the last trilogy for Halloween, right?
no, I think they filmed the first 2, but then there was COVID happened.
Okay.
I think I don't really know. Yeah.
Have y'all seen the new American Horror Story?
Not yet. I'm so
No.
behind on American Horror Story.
Same. I do want to watch it though. I never watched last season. That's the first time I haven't watched it. But
What was the last season?
the New York one.
Okay.
I started that one recently, but I haven't finished the whole season yet.
See, I think it was because I was away last year. I just never did, and now I'm like, it's too much to catch up on. Like, I don't know. I just struggle with shows,
Mhm.
but I'll try and watch a new one. So I want to see Kim Kardashian in it. I think that's interesting.
On, I think it was Hulu, they had the main picture was, I think it's called Delicate, the new season, and it had like, and I was like, oh, I want to watch it, and I clicked on it, and then it just kept playing the previous season, and I was like, oh, it's not out yet. But they had it as the picture, and I was like, this is like false advertisement. I'm like, I want to see the new
It's misleading.
I know
Yeah.
the first episode of the new one is on the UK, like on Disney Plus.
I think it might have came out now, but this was like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was fun. First live this year. We'll have to do a couple more. Try to do at least one more.
And I think
Yeah,
we agreed on
definitely.
the 20th, right?
That'll work.
Was it next week?
I can't do next week. I'm working next week, but I could do the 29th probably.
Okay.
I could probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh, okay. Or the 22nd, JK, not the 20th. It's a Friday.
Well, I couldn't do the 22nd. I'm gonna go see the Jonas Brothers.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. I didn't really want to see them, but my friends were like, "We'll take you for your birthday." I was like, "Okay, that's perfect."
I've heard a few people saying that their concert was like really good. Like people, and I think I heard people like from people that weren't Jonas Brothers fans, like they went basically because their friends made them, and they're like, "Wow, I left the Jonas Brothers stan." Like, so.
Well, that'll probably be me, but I know they have a 15-minute intermission, which I thought was kind of odd, but it's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'll take it over the no intermission with Taylor Swift, where I was like, gotta hold the pee.
Yeah. See, we're seeing Taylor Swift next year, and I'm just gonna have to dehydrate because if I go to the toilet, I'll never get back in.
I didn't. I just held it. I was like,
I didn't go. Yeah.
Because we're standing as well, so like if you lose your spot, then that's you.
So y'all have like a general admission for y'all's?
Yeah, it's just like standing down the front.
Oh. Ours, that's interesting.
Did you not have standing at all?
No, like you had a seat, like, and you had to, whatever row, like you had to stay there. Like we didn't have.
No, we have like standing.
I think it's the venue. So you don't have like an assigned row or anything. You just get there.
No, I mean like some people do, but you chose that. You either chose like seating or standing.
So like the pit.
So you have like
kind of.
Okay.
Like,
well, Andrew's like trying to figure it out in her head. Like, should I go to the European?
I didn't have that option, but we had floor seats, so we were pretty good.
Yeah.
But interesting. I wanted to go next year in Miami, but I didn't get tickets. So.
Yeah, it was so hard to get them here. But the only reason we did manage to do it was because I bought Andrew a record from our shop when her last album came out. So I automatically got a pre-sale code because I'd done that. But yeah, it was still like really hard to get them.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Indeed.
It was a good show.
Well.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody who joined, and see you all next time.
Yes.
We'll announce it a little sooner than the day of.
Yeah, we'll plan it.
This whole readathon's been very last minute this year.
Yeah,
it really has.
But we pulled it off, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, we did. We got it together in like 2 weeks.
It didn't end. Our streak of readathons is still going. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.